signed up yet. 2024.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this Tuesday morning. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And let the sunshine continue, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Looking at the latest satellite imagery a few minutes before we went on air, there's not a single cloud in the entire state of New York right now.
Wow.
Aside from near the high peaks, but here locally, completely clear skies. And that's caused those temperatures to fall a little bit this morning, but warm up into the mid to upper 30s. By this afternoon. Of course, plentiful sunshine. This morning, though, plentiful clear skies to look out and see the clear stars that we haven't really seen too much recently. And those temperatures in the Mohawk Valley, 19 at Griffith and Rome, down to 9 degrees up in Saranac Lake near the Adirondacks. And as you head south to Binghamton, temperature at 21 degrees. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Of course, all is quiet right now. No rain, snow, or any wintry mix is expected for today. In fact, we're looking at nothing but sun. Temperatures climbing into the mid to as high as the upper 30s. Higher elevations a little bit on the cooler side, but of course, grab that ice scraper once more. There will be some frost on your windshield, but also grab those sunglasses as more sun is expected today. And some more sunshine is also expected as we head into tomorrow and Thursday before things turn a little bit more unsettled. As we head into Friday, end of the weekend, we'll talk all about that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Our top story this morning, big changes could be coming to the U.S.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
A clear view of downtown Utica on our Cavvy Tower camera this morning. And on your commute cast, we're looking at little to no travel impacts for both your morning and your evening commute. Starting out this morning, dry roads. Traffic still looking pretty quiet this morning as it is a little bit on the early side. And those drive times, nothing out of the ordinary. 17 to 21 minute drive along I-90 between Verona and Utica. Same thing, Little Falls to Utica. Right around a 5 to 6 minute drive along the arterial from 790 to 840. Third along 5S, 17 to 18 minute drive time, average speed around 50 miles per hour. And then finally, Route 49 between Utica and Rome, drive time between 10 and 11 minutes. And for today, heading to work, grab those sunglasses. Plentiful sunshine this morning, same thing this evening with plentiful sunshine as you head home from work. The only hiccup on your commute to work today might be to budget an extra minute or so to scrape that frost off your windshield this morning. Gary?
Thanks. While we are enjoying mild winter weather right now, California is feeling nature's wrath. Check this out right here. Flooding has gotten so bad from that state's second major storm in 2 weeks that some drivers needed to be rescued from rising waters. The storm caused problems throughout Los Angeles, where there were reports of mudslides. Rain began early Sunday afternoon in California and is forecast to continue into later today. Well, shocking news from Britain on Monday.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. Happy Tuesday. We've got another sunny day on tap today with temperatures, although starting on the cool side, in the upper teens to, in some cases, single digits, warming up into the 30s by this afternoon. A live look at downtown Utica right now. Clear skies, quiet conditions, dry roads, even calm roads, too. No one looking to be on the Oriskany Boulevard at this point early this morning. Temperatures 19 degrees at Griffith and Rome. Sunrise getting earlier. And keep in mind, the twilight, the nautical twilight, is even earlier than that, in right around early 6 a.m. hours, with at least the faded sun starting to show its sunlight a little earlier compared to the actual sunrise time, which is continuing to get earlier and earlier. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet. Same thing on satellites. We're looking at nearly no cloud cover for the entire state of New York. And for today, those temperatures, as you can see here, starting out cool, climbing with that sunshine into the mid to as high as the upper 30s for today. Winds looking calm as well. Calm winds to as high as 5 miles per hour. And of course, dry conditions. No chance for rain or snow for today. Another thing too is with the above freezing days, below freezing nights and this dry weather, It's still going to be a great time for those of you who have maple trees to tap into that sap for today, even into parts of tomorrow. Thursday and Friday are when those temperatures don't really fall below freezing too much. It might not be the best time, but if you do have, again, any of those trees, a great time of the year to do it right now. Sunshine today, a few more clouds mix in Wednesday and Thursday with the latest model guidance we have, and on Friday, it starts out quiet and dry with some sunshine peeking out, possibly a nice colorful sunrise before things turn more unsettled by Friday afternoon and evening with some rain showers. In the broader picture, as we can see here, clear across most of the Northeast, but as we can see heading into Thursday and Friday, this surge of warm air leading this cold front out to the west will start to bring up those temperatures into the 40s to as high as low 50s by early Saturday. Our skycast for today showcasing clear skies. Heading into tonight, some locations might see some lingering fog and cloud cover in the early morning, but those clouds do burn off by the afternoon. As we look at Wednesday afternoon, we can see a few passing clouds over the area. For today, high of 38, plenty of sunshine. For tonight, clear with some patchy frost, a low of 21. 7-day forecast. Remaining dry and quiet for the next few days. Still looking at beautiful weather. Friday starts out dry, then rain arrives Friday evening. It remains unsettled into Friday night into parts of Saturday, and we're not done with winter just yet. We still got some cooler weather patterns, more favorable chances for some snow. We can't lock in anything yet, but we can't put away the snow shovels, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've had it easy so far. I think we're going to get hit pretty hard over the next month. Watch out.
Don't jinx us.
The snow lovers want it, though.
That's true.
Eric, thanks. The time right now is 5:24.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning once again, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And get out those walking shoes yet again today. Another sunny day and across the Mohawk Valley.
Yeah, that's right. This morning, clear skies. This afternoon, sunshine across the board. Temperatures a little cooler today, at least similar to yesterday, but we do warm up later on in the week to as high as near 50 by Friday and Saturday. So a bit of a warming trend as we head into the rest of the week. But for today, though, those temperatures starting out on the cool side in the teens in the Mohawk Valley. 19 at Griffiths and Rome with clear skies. Now up to 12 degrees in Saranac Lake with the only real cloud cover of the entire state up there in portions of the Adirondacks. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet here across central New York this morning and heading into this afternoon. And for today, grab that winter jacket because those temperatures start out cool. That ice scraper too. We got some frost in the windshields this morning. And lastly, of course, like you did yesterday, grab those sunglasses. Need them all day today with all this sunshine and temperatures, again, climbing into the mid to as high as the upper 30s. We're tracking even more sun tomorrow and heading into parts of Thursday with increasing clouds as we head into Thursday night and Friday. After that, though, things turn more unsettled and we're not done with winter just yet. We'll talk all about that in detail coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Utica police are investigating a shots fired incident.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday. It's time to showcase our weather photo of the day today. And this one, another great shot of the clearing skies. This is taken in Lee here locally. And with this picture, it was significant because this is the first time someone in Lee saw sun in several days in a row. And you could see the faded cirrus clouds with the sun right in the background there too. An absolutely great shot taken here and of course submitted to us on our website. If you want to submit your photo, showcased here on News Channel 2 at sunrise, send it to that link right there on the top of that graphic, WKTV.com/weather/pics. Now those temperatures this morning, a little cool. 19 Whitesboro, 19 Hessville, 16 Cooperstown, 9 degrees up in Inlet. And besides the cool temperatures, weather's looking quiet on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. We have a look at what to expect for the rest of today, plus that sunshine heading into the rest of the work week coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Leading up to the Super Bowl kickoff on
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Last week we sounded like a broken record with all the clouds. You were saying cloudy skies here, cloudy skies there. Today, a good broken record. We got sunshine again, in some cases even more, especially for those of you in Oneonta who saw some clouds for the most part of the morning yesterday. A live look at downtown Utica right now, clear skies. You can see the clear skies and producing these stars up in the sky right now. And those temperatures are in the teens, 19 degrees in the Mohawk Valley, single digits as you head up into the North Country. The sunrise time, 7:16. The start of twilight is around 6:07 this morning. So the skies will start to appear a little bit more lighter in the next few minutes or so as around the turn of the hour. A live look, the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet. Same thing on our satellite feed. We are looking at only a pocket of clouds up in the northeastern portion of the Adirondacks. Everywhere else is looking pretty clear. And for today, those temperatures starting out chilly will quickly warm up into the 20s and eventually 30s by this afternoon. Warmest time of the day will be between 2 and 3 p.m. with highs in the mid to upper 30s. Another thing too with these above freezing daytime temps and below freezing nighttime temps, it's going to be a great next few days to go out and collect sap from those maple trees. Today and tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, it gets less and less favorable with those overnight lows not falling entirely below freezing and things turning more unsettled, especially Friday afternoon. So if you don't want to do any tapping of the trees, Tuesday and Wednesday, that's looking to be your best bet. Sunshine also very plentiful today. Wednesday and Thursday still looking sunny, but more clouds will appear in the sky. Still nowhere near cloudy like what we saw last week. Friday though, things start out dry and with some peaks of sunshine. However, things turn more unsettled by Friday afternoon and Friday evening with some rain. Our skycast today shows temperatures climbing into the low 30s by noontime, into the mid to upper 30s by 2 to 3 p.m. Overnight lows tonight falling back down into the mid to low 20s, some cases in the teens, with some clouds, low-level clouds, and some patchy fog developing by early tomorrow morning. That will burn off by the afternoon, and looking at yet another quiet and sunny day here locally in central New York. And for today, highs in the mid-30s with some sunshine tonight. Clear, frost, low at 21 degrees. Your 7-day forecast. We've got sunshine for tomorrow and Thursday, and we're going to rain showers on Friday. Starting out dry, that remains to be unsettled as we head into Saturday and Sunday. Highs near 50, then cooling down to the low 40s to upper 30s by Sunday and into Monday. Gary?
Eric, thanks. Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley.
News with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us on this Tuesday morning. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Eric Gage.
And get ready for some more sunshine, thankfully.
Yes, that's right. I can see it. It's kind of
peeking through already, huh?
Peeking through, yeah. Sunshine again today. Dry weather, too. No snow expected, at least even until the start of the weekend. And something that I was just going through the numbers over the past few minutes or so, we now officially hit 40-inch deficit of snow here in Utica. Let's take a look at those numbers real quick, because the average snowfall total this time of year in Utica, going back to the early 1900s, was 63 inches. And to date, even though we've only seen really only a few notable snow systems, the trace amounts of snow do add up. 22.4 inches a day. We have now surpassed 40 inches below average. Now, winter isn't canceled yet. We've got dry weather this week, but there still is some snow expected, at least for the next month or so. I would not be shocked if we see at least maybe 1 or 2 systems that could produce anything, but again, it's too far out to tell for that as well. But regardless, it's going to be hard trying to make up that really large deficit. Temperatures across the state this morning in the teens and 20s. 18 in Rome, some cases single digits up near the Adirondacks. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet here this morning. And for today, grab that winter jacket, grab the ice scraper for some frost in the windshield, but of course grab those sunglasses again. All day today, we're tracking sunshine and temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 30s. We're talking about when the sun comes to an end and could see our next chance of rain coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Our top story this morning, big changes could be coming to the U.S.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired.
Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We've got another sunny and quiet day on tap, so of course your morning and evening commute cast is looking pretty quiet. First off, though, a live look across the drive locations across central New York. As we can see here, the arterial traffic pick up a little bit too. Dry roads across areas as far south as Route 8 and Route 20 in Bridgewater. I-90 so far looking clear. Drive times, nothing out of the ordinary. I-90 traffic's moving pretty consistent at 68 to 69 miles per hour. Arterial to and from 790, 5 to 6 minute drive time. And third, 5S from Mohawk to Utica and back, around an 18-minute drive. And lastly, Route 49 between Utica and Rome, average speed between 60 and 65 miles per hour, around a 10-minute drive. Heading to work today, sunshine. Only real delay in your travel to work will be to scrape off some frost off that windshield. But beyond that, this evening things are looking pretty quiet as well, with plentiful sunshine and temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 30s. Gary?
Eric, thanks. While we are enjoying mild weather right now, California is feeling nature's winter wrath. Flooding has gotten so bad from that state's second major storm in 2 weeks that some drivers needed to be rescued from their rising waters right there. The storm caused problems throughout Los Angeles, where there were reports of even mudslides. Rain began early Sunday afternoon in California and is forecast to continue into later today. Well, shocking news from Britain on Monday. King Charles has been diagnosed.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. We've got another clear and sunny day here in central New York. It is, though, on the cool side as you head outside to work. A live look at our Nexus camera looking at downtown Utica. I zoomed in a little bit here, too, because I got a trivia question for those of you looking at the sky right now. We've got a bright spot right here, and I'll give you guys about 5 seconds if you're wondering, just to take a guess on what that bright spot is in the sky. That spot is Venus, the early morning Venus bright spot before the sun begins to rise. The Venus location right there will begin to fade as the twilight turns to actual sunlight. And a live look at current conditions, 18 degrees, down roughly a degree within the past hour or so. Feels like 18 with a calm wind of roughly 3 miles per hour. We're still at twilight time. Sunrise time is still officially at 7:16. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. Of course, all is quiet here all across central New York this morning and remains quiet for most of this afternoon and into the rest of most of the work week. Live satellite also showing clear skies across the board. And as we head into the next few days, still looking at mostly clear skies. Heading throughout the day today, temperatures climb into the mid to upper 30s here in the Mohawk Valley. We're looking at calm winds. In fact, no rain or snow chances expected for the entire day today. And with the overnight lows falling below freezing and the daytime highs climbing above freezing, it is still the perfect time to go out and collect some sap from those maple trees. Today and tomorrow, your best bet. Heading into Thursday and Friday, not looking to be the best because those overnight low temperatures don't fall entirely below freezing for some of those days. But we're still going to be seeing plenty of sunshine, not only for today, but also into Wednesday and Thursday before things turn a bit more on the cloudy side Friday. Starting out dry, but more unsettled weather begins to arrive by Friday afternoon and Friday evening. Our Skycast today showing plentiful sunshine and clear skies across the board. Temperatures climbing to as high, again, as the mid to upper 30s. Heading into tonight, We'll see some clouds begin to form in locations with patchy fog and low-level clouds, but those should burn off by the late morning, early afternoon, as more sun is expected tomorrow with more clouds floating in the sky as the system begins to approach slowly from the west. It won't entirely reach us until about Friday, but enough to influence us with a little bit of cloud cover. Additional clouds early Thursday morning, and then heading into Thursday afternoon, similar story. Sunshine, a little warmer too, with highs approaching the low to mid 40s. And so for today, highs in the mid upper 30s, sunshine tonight, a low of 21 with clear skies and some frost. Your 7-day forecast, dry for the next few days, dry to start out Friday, rain arrives Friday afternoon and evening. Temperatures still on the mild side too, upper 40s, low 50s for those 3 days. Then as we head into the weekend, things will gradually cool down and we'll enter a cooler weather pattern by next week.
Enjoy these next 3 days here.
Yes, it will. Still got to get in my run. I've been so busy.
You better get going.
I got to do it, yeah.
It'll be the weekend before you know it. Eric, thanks. Be sure to like us on Facebook. 2024.
Now, the news with Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
And you can see the sun just starting to rise behind us. Another gorgeous day across the Mohawk Valley.
Yes, yesterday you said it was canary yellow. Today I would say more of a peach,
Yeah.
a peach orange behind us. It's a colorful sunrise. Of course, those of you that were checking out the eastern sky and noticed a faint dot, that's Venus, by the way, before the sun begins to rise. Beautiful twilight this morning. The only thing, though, because there is two sides to everything. It's sunny, it's quiet, but for those that are snow lovers, it's not really looking to be a great season. In fact, look at that deficit so far. We just surpassed 40 inches below average for this time of year. Average snowfall, at least in Utica, by this time of year on February 6th, it would be 63 inches. To date, only 22.4. But regardless, we'll still enjoy the sunshine today. Looking pretty pleasant with temperatures, although cool this morning, quickly warming up into the mid to upper 30s. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet here this morning, and grab that ice scraper. Might need to scrape some frost off your car this morning, but of course grab those sunglasses because you'll need them with plentiful sunshine today. Highs again in the mid to upper 30s. We're tracking warmer days as we head to the next few, plus when we're talking about the end of the sunny stretch and a return to more winter-like weather. We'll talk all about that coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Utica police are investigating a shots fired incident.
Good morning. It's 6:41. Time to showcase our weather photo of the day today. This one, of course, showcasing a photo over the weekend of the clouds finally clearing over Lee and a beautiful shot of those cirrus clouds creating a faded sun in the backdrop right there. Great picture submitted to us on our website. If you would like your photo showcased here on News Channel 2 at sunrise, send it to the link right there, wktv.com/weather/pics. And of course, if you want to include your name for credit, include it in the comments as well. Look at those temperatures this morning. It is still on the chilly side. 17 Westmoreland, 17 Little Falls, down to 15 in Cooperstown. Single digits up in the Adirondacks, 9 degrees Lake Pleasant, 8 degrees in Inlet. Besides those temperatures, though, we're starting out with a quiet morning. Nothing showing up in the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. And we're expecting dry weather today with plentiful sunshine. We'll talk about how warm it gets, plus the extent of this sunny stretch coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. It is Super Bowl week, and last night a wild...
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. We've got more sunshine on tap today, although today's starting out a bit on the cooler side with temperatures starting out in the teens, in some cases single digits. A live look at downtown Utica right now. A beautiful scene of the twilight this morning. Sunrise about 20 minutes away, but the overall twilight, what we're seeing right now, started at 6:07. And with clear skies, we can see more of this versus when skies are a bit more on the overcast side. Regardless, on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, all is quiet all across central New York this morning. Our Skywatch is reporting those temperatures again on the cool side. 17 with Todd out in Westdale. Bob in Clinton with 17 degrees. Mike in New Hartford with 18. Heading up to the North Country. 7 with Bill in Old Forge. 8 with Sean in Inlet. And in the Southern Valley, Stewart in Cooperstown 17 degrees. Mark in Milford 15. Deb in Hartwick 16 degrees. Diane in West Lawrence also with 17 degrees. And Scott in Evanston with 14. Throughout the day today, we continue to rise up from the teens to the mid-20s by 10 to 11 a.m. and into the low to mid-30s, eventually the mid to upper 30s by 2 to 3 p.m. Wind speeds today looking calm, and we're looking at dry weather and, of course, plentiful sunshine. Another thing, too, today as well, with the overnight lows starting below freezing and the highs above freezing. Great weather to go out and tap those maple trees. Sap should be flowing pretty good over the next few days, today and tomorrow. Thursday and Friday, not so good, as overnight lows will start to rise above freezing, and things will turn more on the damp side heading into the weekend. So best days again today and into tomorrow. Sunshine sticks around for today, Wednesday and Thursday. It starts out dry on Friday, but that's when things turn more unsettled by Friday afternoon and Friday evening. And in our Skycast for the near term, plenty of sunshine. Clear skies indicated in our Skycast for this morning, this afternoon, and this evening. Some clouds could mix in again overnight tonight. Patchy fog in some spots. That fog will burn off as the morning progresses, and we'll get plenty of sunshine by tomorrow afternoon. Some mid to upper level clouds will begin to move in from the west, but it will not block out the sun too much. Still looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies heading into Wednesday evening. Then Thursday, a similar story. Patches of some fog and low level clouds burning off with sunshine by the afternoon, and still some mid to upper level clouds mixing in from the west. Things turn more on the cloudy side as we head into Thursday night and early Friday. But for today, though, plenty of sunshine across the board. Temperatures in the mid to upper 30s tonight. Low of 21 with clear skies and frost. 7-day forecast, sunshine today. Mostly sunny skies for tomorrow and Thursday. Things turn more unsettled on Friday. Warming up, though, into the upper 40s, low 50s. Very spring-like by mid-February standards for the next few days. But as we head into next week, things will turn more winter-like with better chances for snow. We can't 100% say for certain, but at least we're looking at a cooler weather pattern ahead.
That's for sure. Eric, thanks. And stay with us. More news is up next.
With Gary Liberatore and meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Liberatore.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2, meteorologist Eric Gage.
Wow, that is pretty behind us, isn't it?
Beautiful, beautiful sunrise today, and it's a clear start. We're looking at near cloudless skies the entire day today. So we couldn't ask for more sunshine. We're getting as much as we can get for today. And those temperatures this morning, a little on the cool side. Warming up, though, in the 30s. A live look at those temperatures across central New York. 16 in Rome, 18 Hamilton, 15 up in Saranac Lake. And besides the northeastern portion of the Adirondack, seeing some cloud cover, the rest of New York State is entirely cloud-free. On the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar, we are seeing quiet and dry conditions. And for today, keep the ice scraper handy for this morning as you want to scrape off that frost off your windshield this morning. But grab those sunglasses too, because we're talking about plentiful sunshine for this morning, this afternoon, and until sunset with near cloudless skies. Temperatures climbing to the mid to upper 30s. We have a look at when the sunshine continues over the next few days, plus what to expect as we head into the end of the week and the weekend coming up. Back to you, Gary.
Eric, thanks. Our top story this morning, big change.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday. We are starting out today with sunshine and clear skies, and ending the day with sunshine and clear skies. Sunny skies across the board. In fact, a live look in Oneonta right now. Look at this beautiful shot right here of the sun that has risen roughly 10 or so minutes ago, a little earlier in the Oneonta area. But regardless, a beautiful shot of the sunrise. 16 degrees officially in Oneonta right now. And besides the clear skies, of course, that means quiet conditions on the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. And our sky watchers today checking in on the cool side. 17 with Todd in Westdale. Same thing with Bob in Clinton. Mike in New Hartford, 18 degrees. Bill and Sean in North Country, single digits, 7 and 8 degrees in Old Forge and in Inlet. And in Mohawk, Jeff checking in with 18 degrees. Stuart in Cooperstown, 17. Deb and Harwick, 16 degrees. Tom and Lawrence, 15. Same thing with Mark and Milford with 15 degrees. Throughout the day today, those temperatures continue to rise into the upper 20s by 10 to 11 a.m., into the mid to upper 30s by the 2 to 3 p.m. mark. Winds looking calm today, rain chances non-existent, and clouds completely missing. Looking at sunshine, and of course you can see part of that right there behind us, the live view of the Nexus camera behind this graphic here. Another thing too, with the temperatures above freezing in the afternoon, in the daytime, and below freezing in the overnight hours, it's still going to be a great time to go out and collect some sap from those maple trees for today into Wednesday. Thursday will be fair conditions, at least for the daytime. However, as we approach Thursday night and Friday, those overnight lows won't really fall entirely below freezing, so we might be entering a not too favorable patch of weather for collecting sap. Regardless, the sunshine sticks around for today, Wednesday and Thursday, and into the early part of Friday before things turn more unsettled heading to Friday evening. Our Skycast showcasing sunshine all across central New York for today. Some locations could see some clouds and patchy fog move in by early tomorrow morning, especially in the higher elevations north of the Mohawk Valley. Regardless, that fog will burn off by the late morning, early afternoon. And we're looking at more sunshine by Wednesday afternoon and evening, with some clouds passing over top of the area, but overall not looking to block out the sun too much. For today, though, sunshine, highs in the mid-30s. Tonight, a low of 21 with some clear skies and frost. 7-day forecast. Dry for the next few days, highs near 50 Thursday and Friday. Then we start to cool down heading into the end of the weekend and the start of next week as cooler air moves in from the northwest and we enter a more winter-like weather pattern. Hi.
With Steve McMurray.
Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Gary is off today. I'm Steve McMurray. We begin this noon with a first look at the very sunny forecast with meteorologist Eric Gage. And if you're going to blame Eric for the winter, then you got to give him credit for the sunshine. So congratulations, my good man.
Thank you, Steve. Yeah, I'll take credit where credit's due today, but of course we got to thank the sunshine for giving us the beautiful clear skies today. A live look outside downtown Utica from our Nexus camera. Temperatures still on the cool side this afternoon. Currently it's 32 degrees, so rising just above freezing. Highs for today are expected to climb into the mid to upper 30s. Possibly not as warm as yesterday, but this will be the coolest of the next several as we enter a warming pattern into Thursday and eventually Friday and the weekend. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet across central New York this afternoon, and for today, high of 38 degrees, plentiful sunshine, not a cloud in the sky. We're tracking even more sunshine as we head into the next few days. Plus, if winter will be making a return coming up. Back to you, Steve.
All right, it's early February, so I think we know the answer to that. All right, thanks a lot, Eric. Well, there was a large police presence.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back. Not a cloud in the sky all across central New York this afternoon. As you take a tour across our local area, first off, let's head to the north in Old Forge. Currently 29 degrees, just below freezing up there with, of course, blue skies. Heading into the Mohawk Valley, 34. And as you can see here, plenty of blue skies, and you guessed it, in Oneonta. Completely clear skies, temperatures down in Oneonta around 28 degrees. And another common thing with those cameras too, as we mentioned yesterday and this morning, it's not looking very snowy. As a matter of fact, we just had a milestone, 40 inches below average, picked up today, at least with the lack of snow. We've only reported 22.4 inches in Utica to date. Average this time of year already is at 63, and this might travel as high as 47 or 48 inches below average before you finally see any chance of accumulating snow, if it even will stick to the ground. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet here across central New York, and for today, somewhat of a milestone. We are here in a curve of the summer and winter time. Up here indicates the longest days, down here the shortest days. We've now exited the darkest quarter of the year from now on. And of course, with all the sun we've been seeing, you probably have noticed the earlier sunrises and later sunsets, making the days feel a lot more longer. And on our Skycast for today, we've still got plenty of sunshine left in tap, with temperatures climbing to the mid to upper 30s. Tonight, lows will fall back down below freezing again. Still some good conditions for those of you who are tapping into some of those maple trees, collecting the sap. We got a few more good days to collect that before those temperatures start not falling below freezing. Some patchy clouds and fog overnight and early tomorrow morning. Those clouds should burn off by tomorrow afternoon with even more sunshine expected. Clouds start to increase from the west a little bit, but it won't be completely cloudy. We're still talking about plenty of sunshine for Wednesday as well as Thursday. And for today, highs in the mid to even upper 30s. Sunshine across the board tonight. Clear with a chance for some frost once more. Your 7-day forecast remaining quiet for tomorrow and Thursday. Those temps climbing to a very spring-like 50 degrees, near 50 at Thursday and Friday and Saturday. Most likely reaching close to 50 on Saturday, then cooling down as we head into the rest of the weekend. Monday, Tuesday, more winter-like temperatures. Steve?
All right, Eric, that's a wild forecast anytime soon anyway. Just sunshine, as you can see behind me. For more on that, let's head over to the Weather Center, and once again, let's check in with meteorologist Eric Gage. Eric, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Steve. Yeah, that's right. We're talking about atypical dry weather. It's been such a cloudy, wet, but non-snowy winter so far, and today will be somewhat of another sunny day compared to yesterday. A live look at downtown Utica right now. Gorgeous blue skies, temperatures still hovering right around freezing in the Mohawk Valley, 32 degrees at Griffith and Rome. Heading into some locations though, a little cooler, a little warmer. 31 in Clinton, in the Mohawk Valley, 35 Ilion, a high of 41 so far in Mohawk, and in the southern valleys, 32 degrees checking in Otsego. And a live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. No rain or snow is getting picked up right now, and in fact, near cloudless skies over the entire state of New York for today, with plenty of sunshine and those high temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 30s. Following today, more sunshine is expected as we head into tomorrow and eventually Thursday, before we're tracking a return to unsettled weather with rain. Look at that forecast is coming up. Back to you, Steve.
All right, Eric, thanks. Continuing coverage now on the delay in social.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good afternoon and welcome back, everyone. Another sunny day here in central New York, and those temperatures continue to climb above freezing into the low 30s. Highs today in the mid to upper 30s. Real quick, though, let's take a look. This is a live view from the GOES satellite overlooking the entire United States. And as you can see here, it's not too often we get completely clear skies over the entire state here in February, one of the cloudiest times of the year, but we can actually locate where all the snow is. All that white up here is where snow is currently on the ground, but as you look south, the white turns to more brown. That's the lack of snow, and you can isolate the hilltops, the Catskills, the Adirondacks, the Tug is where most of that snow is still accumulated, but Mohawk Valley, areas out in western New York, all completely snowless. And of course, you go below the New York-Pennsylvania border, barely any snow anywhere. The view from Oneonta, a similar story. Lack of snow, but gorgeous, completely cloudless blue skies. Temperatures there at 32 degrees. We officially hit 40 inches below average regarding snowfall. We have 22.4 inches to date. We're not likely to see any additional accumulation until by the very earliest Sunday, maybe into Monday or Tuesday next week. So this could reach as high as minus 47 or minus 48 before we see any sort of accumulating snow possible. A live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 live radar. All is quiet here locally, and something to note too, with all the sunny skies, we have now been entering the sunnier stretch of the year. The darkest stretch, the darkest 25% of the year between the right around with the winter solstice has come to an end. From now on, days of course are going to get brighter and brighter as days get longer and longer. Our Skycast showcasing sunshine across the board today. Temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 30s here in the Mohawk Valley. This evening and tonight, some locations could see some low-level clouds and patchy fog develop, but that will burn off by tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, with more sunshine expected by the evening hours. And that will continue into Thursday with a similar story. Lingering early morning clouds turning to some more sunshine by Thursday afternoon. There'll be more clouds in the sky both days. Not completely cloudless like today, but still enough sunshine. Today, though, high of 38 degrees, sunshine tonight. Clear with some frost, a low of 21. 7-day forecast. Entering more spring-like temperatures heading into Friday and Saturday with highs near 50. Then we start to cool down, entering a more winter-like weather pattern. Not entirely snowy, but snow will be possible as we head into next week. Steve?
All right, thanks a lot, Eric. As we mark Black History Month, a footnote.
Let's get you over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis for a first look at the forecast.
Another beautiful day here in central New York. Sunshine, temperatures almost hit 40, got up to 39. It is starting to cool off, though, as the sun is set 33 degrees at Griffiths and Rome. With dry air in place, just like last night, temperatures will fall quickly, and we're expecting frost to form again by tomorrow morning. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. All is dry, and it'll stay like that. Frost returns overnight. Mild weather arrives. Temperatures climb into the 40s tomorrow, close to 50 on Thursday and Friday. This is not the way things will stay, though. As we look ahead, we're expecting a change in the weather pattern and a return to more seasonable temperatures as we head into the weekend and beyond. Clear skies this evening. Temperatures continue to fall quickly. Again, tracking some warmer weather ahead, at least for now. And look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. Former Utica School Superintendent Bruce Karam and former school board.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. A very pleasant day today. Temperatures almost at 40. The weather's going to warm up over the next couple of days, but we'll see more in the way of cloud cover, especially later this week. Live look in downtown Utica. It's cooling off. We're 33 degrees. And as temperatures continue to plunge tonight, we'll see more frost on the car windshield tomorrow morning. Budget a minute or two to scrape that off as you're heading out the door. We've been dealing with that over the last several mornings. I think we'll be seeing that again tomorrow morning. This type of weather, climbing above freezing during the day, falling below freezing at night, is excellent for maple sap production. It's early to be talking about this, but the sap is running. It's usually mid to late February where that's the case. But again, the weather has cooperated here. So if you are a hobbyist that collects sap, you've got one more day to do that before the weather becomes less favorable. As temperatures warm up and we climb above freezing at night, conditions will not be as favorable to collect sap. Searching for sunshine. Well, we've seen a lot of it lately. As we continue along, we'll get more sunshine tomorrow and Thursday. Enjoy it because I'm seeing more cloud cover in sight beginning Friday and Saturday. We get back into our more typical wintertime pattern with clouds hanging around. What's been atypical this winter? The snow. We haven't really seen much, and that's been the case throughout the whole winter with only 22 inches for the season. Showing you this stat today because we climbed over 40 inches without any measurable snowfall today. That'll put us 40.6 inches behind average. That's a huge snowfall departure. By the way, it's not just snow, but getting rainfall will prevent us from getting any droughts. The water table is very high. We get a lot of questions about the lack of snowfall. Will that cause a drought? So long as we're getting rain, which we've been getting plenty of rain, drought is not an issue. Looking at the radar this evening, things look quiet. Our sky watchers are checking in with temperatures in the 30s. Clinton 37, Inlet, Sean with 32, and Mark and Milford with 30. High pressure building in from the north will keep the weather dry for the next couple of days. We're looking at mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows drop down into the teens. Partly sunny skies tomorrow, a pleasant day. A few extra clouds tomorrow compared to the last 2 days, but still pretty nice. Temperatures will be near 40. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy skies. We'll do this again on Thursday. Partly sunny skies, warmer too, with highs close to 50. Clear skies tonight, frost 18 for the overnight low. Partly sunny and mild tomorrow, a light wind, another beautiful day, 43 for the high. 51 Thursday afternoon, the pick of the week. Rain showers returned Friday, 50. A cold front arrived Saturday, 49 for the high. Temperatures get back to average into the 30s here with chance for some snow showers as we head to Monday.
Bill, thank you.
Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6. The very school superintendent Bruce Cast with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Okay, what do we have here? Jupiter.
This is Jupiter. This was taken locally by Logan Case. Nice to have the clear skies. We can actually see stuff in the sky.
I know. It's amazing that at this time of year you actually can see something like
Yeah,
this.
so this is in the southwest sky. You can see this yourself. You obviously have to have a telescope to do this.
Right.
But
I don't think his iPhone took that.
No. But you can find this picture online too if you want to take a closer look at Jupiter. We've got clear skies in place tonight. A lot of interesting things to see in the night sky. One thing that we won't see, the International Space Station. It's not lined up with our area in its orbit here to be able to be viewed in the evening times, at least not for the next couple of weeks. Probably by the time it is, it'll turn cloudy again. That's just how things go. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look quiet. Temperatures 25 degrees. We continue to cool off tonight. We're expecting some frost and a chilly night. We've got some warmer temperatures ahead. We're expecting highs to be in the 50s as we head into Thursday, Friday, and close to 50 by Saturday. Clear skies tonight, low of 18. Again, tracking some warmer weather ahead. Look at the forecasts coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, in a stunning defeat for Republican House Leader.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. We are taking a live look outside in downtown Utica. Temperatures have dropped below freezing. We're expecting to see frost develop as we head into tonight. Budget a couple of minutes heading out tomorrow morning. The frost thick enough where it might slow you down a little bit in the morning. Overnight lows drop down into the teens. It'll be another chilly night. We have not had much snow lately. Today, we hit a milestone. We're now behind by 40 inches of snow on the season for the city of Utica. Utica's total to date, 22.4 inches. By now, the average is 63. Remember, our season average is 95. We're going to continue to keep seeing this number go up. It's also really important. We get this question all the time. Just because we have a lack of snowfall doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get a drought. In fact, with all the rain that we've been getting, the odds of getting a drought are very low. The water table is high, and usually the snowpack in the spring causes flooding. It's not something that prevents drought typically. So just something to keep in mind as we go forward. As long as we continue to get rainfall and some kind of precipitation, drought's not going to be an issue. Searching for sunshine. We should see a few chances over the next couple of days. Tomorrow and Thursday. It's been a nice stretch of weather. We're making up lost time in the sunshine department, but enjoy it while it lasts, because by Friday and Saturday, clouds look to return to central New York. Great weather to make maple sap. The sap's been running great lately, but it will not flow as well as temperatures get too warm. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look quiet. We've got high pressure building in from the north. This will bring us clear skies for a couple more days. Eventually, the high pressure system heads to the east and the wind direction changes, and that's going to bring in some milder air. Tonight, overnight lows drop down into the teens. Partly sunny skies on Wednesday. Dry temperatures climb into the low 40s. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow night. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. Rinse and repeat for Thursday, but warmer. High temperatures look to climb to near 50. Clear skies tonight. Frost, low of 18. Calm winds tomorrow, sunshine, well, partly sunny skies, and mild. High temperature of 43. Feeling a touch like early spring. Dare I go there? Well, we're going to be close to 50 here Thursday and Friday.
That's close enough, right?
That is our spring.
It is
but it's
around
not.
here.
We know better. We know this type of weather doesn't last. Although this winter, it's always keeping us guessing. Temperatures do start to cool down. We'll get back into the 30s as we look ahead to Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Everyone's ready to go out running and do whatever. And you know what? Enjoy this time, but we know at any given moment in the next month and a half,
We
really.
still have about 6 weeks where things can still change.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, an emotional rescue. Yes, with Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. Clear out there tonight. Now, not with the naked eye, but you could see Jupiter. That's how clear it was.
With a telescope,
Sure.
and again, this is usually, you know how far away Jupiter is? It's ridiculous.
It really is.
But we can finally see it in the night sky tonight because we have clear skies. It's always fun to be able to stargaze in the wintertime.
just amazing that we can see that, isn't
and
it?
a big thank you to Logan Chase for this picture. And we'll enjoy spotting the stars and interesting things in the night sky over the next couple of days as we take a look at the radar this evening. Things look quiet. Ironically, the International Space Station does not fly by during this stretch of time. I think it's not until the middle of the month. By then, we're probably going to get back into this cloudy pattern, but we'll get there eventually. Live look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Things look quiet across the region. Temperature-wise, down to 22. And we're going to drop into the teens tonight like we did all over the past several nights. So it will be chilly. But the days warm up. We'll be in the 40s tomorrow, into the 50s Thursday, Friday, and close to 50 on Saturday. That would be a February version of a heat wave. Heading into tonight, not very heat wave-like. We're down to 18, clear skies, calm winds. Again, tracking some of those warmer temperatures ahead. A look at the forecast coming up. Jason, back to you.
Bill, thank you. New tonight, in a stunning defeat.
The WKTV Tower Cam is brought to you by the Central Association for the Blind and Visually Impaired. From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis.
Good evening. Cooling off. We're down to 24 degrees in downtown Utica with clear skies. It's going to be cold enough for frost tomorrow morning. You're going to want to budget 1 to 2 minutes to scrape that off your car windshield before heading out to work or school. We've been dealing with that for the past several nights, and tonight will not be an exception. What we have not been seeing much of lately is snow. Our season's snowfall continues to lag behind. Today, we hit a milestone, 40 inches behind average. Average for today's date, 63 inches and climbing. Remember, we average about 95 inches for the season, and we're more than halfway through winter now. So we continue to see this growing deficit. We've only had 22.4 inches in the city of Utica, and the outlook favors this deficit to grow. Another thing, and this is very important, we've been getting all kinds of questions about this throughout the season, about concerns for drought because of lack of snowfall. We've been getting plenty of rain. The water table is very high. Whether it's rain or snow, it doesn't matter. It all goes into the water table just at different times, and we are not in any concern of a drought, at least where we stand today. Sunshine in our future. We do have some dry weather. I hope you've had a chance to enjoy the sunshine because we look ahead to Friday and Saturday, things are going to change. This weather's been great for those of you that like to make maple syrup. The sap's been running great over the past couple of days. It'll continue to do so tomorrow. And then not so much as we head into the end of the week as the weather becomes a lot warmer. High pressure and control of our weather will bring us dry conditions for the next couple of days as this high pressure system moves to the east. The wind direction changes and we start to warm up. Tonight, overnight lows drop down into the teens. Partly sunny skies tomorrow. Not quite as sunny as the last couple of days, but still nice and warmer too. Temperatures climb into the low 40s. Partly cloudy skies tomorrow night. Overnight lows drop down into the 20s. Thursday looks warmer. Partly sunny skies. I think it'll make a run towards 50 degrees as we head into Thursday afternoon. Clear skies tonight, frost, 18 for the overnight low. Tomorrow, partly sunny, mild, high 43. Storm Tracker 2 7-day forecast. Sunshine on Thursday, 51. Tracking a few showers on Friday and Saturday, very light activity there. Still pretty warm heading into the start of the weekend, but it does cool down. More typical temperatures here into the 30s by Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday.
Still not a very busy weather pattern, which is good because you know that can change like that.
And winter's not done yet. I know we get into these warmer patterns. Everybody's itching to get out. Still have a few more weeks.
Hang on tight.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Bill. Coming up next, an emotional